Okay, today we're in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and we're at the location of where there were 6 paper mills in a row at the northeast corner of the second level canal. And I'm going to tell you the mills at some point, but we're going to explain these mills and how, when they came about, some of the owners, and they're all gone except for one. So what do you want to know today?
So which mills were here formerly?
All right, the mills that were here, 5 are gone, 1 is still there. So I'll tell you about that first one. The Valley Paper Mill, still there, still used. And then there were 5 more on its side sweeping towards our location. So when I walk, I'm going backwards since I'm giving it to you. Next to it was the Crocker, then the Albion, then the Mount Tom, the Nonotuck, and the Gill. All were paper mills, and to help give Holyoke its moniker, the Holyoke was called the Paper City. So all these mills were here, and I'm going to tell you about each one separately. Okay, across the way from us was the former Gill paper mill. It's now gone, and it was the last one of these 6 put into place. It was run very efficiently, and it was labor friendly, and it was the last one taken down. Was only taken down a couple of years ago, and even the smokestack was taken down just this year. This is the southeastern reach of the second level canal, which is the longest canal by far, about 3 miles long or so. Okay, then there was a Nonotuck paper mill, and the Nonotuck was at this location here, and it made lots of paper just like all the others. And notice that it too is gone. It was taken out about 10 years ago. Its companion was right by its side, and they were co-owned jointly and run jointly. It was called the Mount Tom paper mill. 12 years ago, in the year 2012, they were trying to take a piece of it out, and one of the welders caught or let his torch go into something that caught on fire, and the whole thing burned down. All right, so there's 3 mills right here, and then I'm going to walk to the other 3 for you. Okay, and this is on Canal Street, specifically North Canal Street in Holyoke. Okay, you can tell where the mills are by where there were tunnels. You can see one over there. That was for the Nonotuck. There's one over there. You see opening for Mount Tom. And then there's one over here, a very large one. It's been cemented in place. But that was the Albion mill. They made lots of book style paper. So if you have a book from like 1900 to 1950s, it's probably paper from the Albion. The Paper City made half the paper in the world at some of these points. The Albion was started, I think, in 1880, and it was enormous. It was the best looking mill of these 6 paper mills. Okay, sadly it's gone. Its back wall collapsed, and then when the side walls collapsed, both during the windstorms, and they're now gone as about 4 years ago. Okay, you can see one more cemented up place. That's another location where there was a tunnel or a race going into a mill. That was the Crocker mill. They specialized in colored paper, so they make blue, yellow, green, whatever paper you needed. And it was always book or newspaper quality, higher quality paper. It was not construction paper necessarily. And it's gone too as about 5 years ago. So these 5 mills are now gone, and sad to say that, but Now in the distance you see the Valley Paper Mill, and the Valley Paper Mill is still there. It's now the home for Western Mass Elder Care. They give out free lunches out of there, so forth. That location had a turbine in it. I think they blocked it up a couple years ago, but it was a viable place, and it's right at the edge of the Vietnam Veterans Bridge. All right, so 1 up, 2 is gone. 3, the Albion is gone. 4, 5, and 6, which were the Mount Tom, the Nonotuck, and the Gill, are all gone. So you can see as you sweep back there would have been 6 mills right through here, and now there is 1. 5 are totally gone. Okay, so I hope you come see this stop, even though there's not much to see. It used to be incredibly important in the history of Holyoke. Thank you very much.